If you come across this press release of Travelet, it's one of the sites welcome you to Multiliteracies Century. So what is multiliteracies and why do we have to know it? You might wonder as well. The term multiliteracies is coined by the New London Group to define the evolutions of the language used in the real as well as the virtual world. To be more specific, our world is becoming smaller. That's why people from different cultures and countries can communicate with each other. And of course, we need a common language to communicate. Generally, it's English. However, the usage of English is changing now. It's obvious a common language, but there are different Englishes, marked by accents, national origins, subcultural styles, and professional or technical communities. That's why in our real world, the key to communicating challenge is to be able to cross linguistic boundaries, even within English. Moreover, new communication technologies also influence on ways of meaning-making, which is known as multimodal. It means that we now do not only use spoken or written language as only modes to make meaning. In virtual world, we can convey meaning by using different modes, such as text, audios and videos, images or icons. All of these linguistic, visual, audio and spatial aspects constitute multimodal way for us to communicate in the World Wide Web. So we need to be multiliterate to understand the revolutionary change in communication in our local communities, global community, and workplace community. And if you are going to be a teacher or want to be a language teacher like me, this concept is not only for us to be aware, but also to be concerned. Because our students are now living in the world surrounded by multimedia. That's why being multiliterate is to meet the demands of the daily life. Furthermore, this is an essential skill for work in the 21st century. Globalized marketplace is demanding workforce with a high level of competence in computer, information, media, and critical literacy besides strong basic literacy. So how to teach multiliteracies? There are four main orientations of the multiliteracies framework. Firstly is situated practice. This pedagogical perspective suggests bringing in students' life experiences to classroom activities so that learning can be authentic and meaningful to students. For example, teachers can design discussions or learning projects on topics that students are encountering in their real life, or the one that they're interested in. These discussion activities can be done in class or online by using collaborative softwares or websites. Secondly is overt instruction. This requires flexible and explicit instructions from teachers to help students gain systematic, analytic, and concept understanding of meaning in different modes. For example, teachers can integrate multimodal illustrations into lessons or suggest students to use various modalities to interact or express themselves. Thirdly is critical framing, which means encouraging students to inquire into a particular desired meaning and interpret them in relation to the context. Student needs to understand what the design is for, what it does, and why it does it. For example, teachers can help students create journals to write reflection on what they are learning, or to keep artifacts of meaning they encounter in real life so that they can analyze or compare with what they have learned. Finally is transform practice. That is to have students transfer knowledge to different contexts so that they can solve problems or create something new. For example, after learning a subject, teachers and students can build a project together to which they can apply the knowledge has learned and add something of themselves. In short, globalization and technological revolution have made a strong demand for the implementation of multiliteracy framework. Teachers need to be flexible and innovative in using multimodal instructions combined with technologies and the internet to provide students with sufficient knowledge and skills for the 21st century.
Created using Powtoon.